from the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab here, Caleb Ort. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Turner takes it himself. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brian.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The 1-1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Smash to the left side. Gets it to first. Marlins set down in order. We're midway in inning number 1. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back now at Fenway. And getting to start, Braxton Garrett. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Next pitch misses way outside. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Turner climbs in on that right side. To the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. The 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. And he deals. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Chisholm makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to.
That's ripped into the outfield. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here's Rafael Devers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a 1-1. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were set.
Next pitch in the dirt. And the count is 3-1. And here it comes. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo in there. And so now 1-2. Two outs, bases are full. That one the other way, and there's a hit. Safe, and they take the lead.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Next offering is in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third. It's 3-zip.
Back-to-back singles. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Into center and a base hit. Arroyo around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. Here's a 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the second from Fenway Park. The Red Sox 4 and the Marlins nothing. Top of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. The 1-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Gene Segura at the plate here. And a pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Cooper at first, 1 gone. Dribbled up the third baseline. Devers, 1 at second. Over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Base hit, center field.
batting 8.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. And the 2-2. And now it's filled up. And the pitch. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. Home run number 5 on the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now batting Jonathan Davis. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lined into left center, base hit. Back to the top of the Miami order. Luis Ariz stands in. Pitch out, but no action. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-hander kick steals. Pitch misses outside. Full count now. Jorge Soler would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Ford picks to first. Back in there standing. And here's a 3-2. In the air, right field. Verdugo gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Justin Turner.
The first baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Two now. And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Next one misses. 2-1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Into center. Chisholm under it. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael
Devers now. There you see his May and June numbers so far. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. And Devers hits that one. Davis drops steps, heads back on it, snags it on the run, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Jorge Soler. That one out to right. Verdugo running hard. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. The pitch. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Out towards right center field. Verdugo gets under it. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Adam Duvall.
The designated hitter.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Base knock right field.
Now back, second base.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Man at first. Here's Christian Arroyo.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Him looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one's in there. Now 1-2. That missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Duvall leads off first with 1 away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one not close. And now 3 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Oscar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Scott, the left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the lefty gets under it and pops it up. And the infield fly rule call.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, David.
So first and second with 2 outs. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One now. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Did not go. The 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. Boston strands a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Justin Garza.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Garrett Cooper digs in now. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen appears to be getting loose. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next pitch off the plate, and a count 2-1. And there's a ball. Joey Wendell waits on deck for Miami. Stays alive. Now this is a rocket to left. Ref Snyder makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Joey Wendell now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. The 2-1. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They still trail it here 4-3. New pitcher for the Marlins, Huascar Brazoban. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 31, Huascar.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Verdugo. A strikeout and a walk. Ground ball left side. Over to Cooper. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 2, Justin.
Here's Justin Turner. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Back up the, oh, that got him. Whips it to first on the run. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
2 outs, base is empty. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Next offering way off the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Marlins 3. Leon here.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back inside Fenway Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Fortes. And there's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No outs. Runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Jonathan Davis. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Runner on the go. Ripped to third and caught. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
the final line score for our ball.